851, turn right heading 180. Order 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established.
China Southern Airlines are an airline based in China, with an already expansive fleet including the Airbus A380, A320neos, A321neos, 787s, and 777-300ERs. You can find almost every single aircraft type with the airline. Additionally, the airline also has China Southern Cargo, which operates with the trusty Boeing 777 freighter and the Boeing 747-400 freighter. What's next for the airline though? According to Routes Online, a very reputable website detailing the latest developments within the industry, outlined that China Southern Airlines have a key eye for expansion within the industry. In fact, they want to expand their fleet to 1,000 jets by the year of 2020. At this point in time, China Southern will need to almost double their current operational aircraft to hit that goal. The airline though has over 250 aircraft on order, and if hypothetically all those 250 entered service with the airline and none of the existing ones retired, China Southern would still sit around the 800 mark, which is still 200 off their goal. Seeming I've outlined what their goal is by 2020, it's important to understand what aircraft will be arriving and leaving during this short space of time. We begin on the Airbus side of things. China Southern will be selling 12 of their A319s to United Airlines. This will be occurring over the course of the next year, and we've already seen some which have been leased to another airline within Asia. Staying on the A320 family, the A320neo will be arriving with the airline, having ordered 100 of the jets. They'll also be receiving more A321neos to work hand in hand with their older A321-200s. This is not the new engine option variant. While not identified, it is likely we will eventually see the departure of these planes to make way for the new ones. When will this occur though? We're not too sure. One of the most notable departures from the airline's fleet will be a number of its A330s, which will be returned to their lessors shortly. The A330s are used on routes throughout Asia and can also be found across Australia. The airline will continue to receive their 737 MAX 8, and will welcome on board the Comac 919. As for new orders to cater to their needs, no aircraft type has actually been listed at this stage. However, the president of the airline noted that they did wish to increase their current wide-body fleet, which at this point in time makes up 12% of the airline's fleet. This number will rise to 15, according to the president, by 2020. That will give us the idea that they are planning another order for a wide-body aircraft. When discussing the market demand within China, he continued on to say, China's aviation market is growing rapidly. It's driven by outbound tourism. The growth rate of outbound tourists is 20% in the past years, and there could be reached 200 million tourists by 2020. 50% of the Chinese tourists are tending to take China-based airlines. This provides us with plenty of opportunities for development. A second goal outlined by China Southern is to have 2,000 aircraft by 2035. That's adding 1,000 aircraft over the space of 15 years. These goals come partially because of the new airport which is being built in Beijing, which is set to open in 2019. This airport will become the world's largest airport, and through doing so will act as a secondary hub to China Southern, allowing not only to better move the population of China, but also allow for added tourism. As the president of the airline stated, tourism within China will only continue to grow, and it's essential airlines not only pay attention to this growth through the investment in new aircraft, but also analyse where the next gap in the market will be. Failure to do any of the two things outlined in this fast-paced market could lead to the collapse of an airline. What are your thoughts on the intended growth by China Southern, and which aircraft do you believe would be very beneficial to them in the future? Feel free to drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Once again, I'd like to thank you very much for tuning into this video, and I do look forward to you all joining me in the next one.
Race all of these broken dreams in flight, and we'll fly.